Are you getting mixed signals from a woman? For example, she might say she likes you, but then she never goes on a date with you. Or she might flirt with you one night and then treat you badly the next night. Or how about this? She says she wants to date a guy like you, but she doesn't want to date you. Pretty crazy, huh? Especially that last one. Now, what do these mixed signals mean? And more importantly, what should you do to move your relationship forward? First of all, here's what you should know. When a woman sends you mixed signals, it means she's testing you. Yup, you heard that right. She's testing you. And here's where it gets scary. If you want her to get into a relationship with you, then you must pass her tests. And if you don't pass her tests, you will lose her. Or she'll keep stringing you along while she hooks up with guys who do pass her tests, which is probably worse, if you ask me. So let's steer clear of that trap, shall we? This video will show you exactly why she's testing you with her mixed signals. And more importantly, I'll also show you a technique that will snap her out of her testing mode and force her to get real with you. Before we get started though, take a moment to click the like button below this video. After you click like, I'll show you the little known reason why the women in your life are testing you. After that, everything will be crystal clear to you. Ready to figure things out? Then click the like button now. I'll wait here until you do. Done? Great. So here's why a woman would test you. First of all, it's not personal. Most women test the men in their lives on instinct. In other words, they do it by nature. They can't help it. That's because this testing is something Mother Nature has hardwired into them. It's their socio-biological way to know whether or not you're a guy they'd spend their life with. And that's a big deal for them, by the way. Depending on who a woman chooses to hook up with, her next few years or decades will be awesome or horrible or so-so. And so, she tests you. She wants to see if you're a strong, dominant guy. And that's really where the line is drawn. A strong, dominant man would be smart and savvy enough to pass her tests with flying colors. Meanwhile, a weak, compliant guy would just get baffled by her mixed signals. See how the test is given? So at this point, the solution seems to be simple. You might think, oh, okay, so that means I just have to pass her tests, and she'll become my girlfriend, right? Actually, it's not that simple. Here's the problem. Different women give different tests. For example, for some women, a guy can pass her tests by giving her what she wants. Meanwhile, for other women, a man will only pass her tests if he does the complete opposite of what she tells him. And to make matters even more confusing, some women will only fall in love with men who do a combination of the above. So if you feel like she's giving you a test you can't pass, you're probably right. Yet again, it's not the lady's fault. They give different tests because they each have different expectations for their relationship. It should tell you one thing though, that if you try to pass her tests, you'll be playing a game of luck. And that's a game you should avoid at all costs. So what should you do instead? You're about to find out. I'm about to show you a technique called forced alignment. It's basically the go-to method for when a woman sends you mixed signals. The forced alignment technique will snap her out of testing mode. It'll make her reveal her true feelings for you. No BS this time. Now, before I tell you all about the forced alignment technique, I want you to do something for me. Take a moment to click subscribe below. After you subscribe to this channel, you'll learn how to use the forced alignment technique. And with it, women will stop confusing you with their mixed signals. And instead, they'll come clean on what the real deal is. Sounds good? Then click subscribe now. I'll wait right here. Are you done subscribing? If so, awesome. Now let me show you the forced alignment technique. This technique was developed by mind control dating coach Derek Rake. And in case you haven't heard of him, believe me when I say this, Derek is not a pickup artist guru. In fact, Derek hates pickup culture. It's one of the main reasons he became the world's first and only mind control dating coach. He wants men to replace pseudoscience with real science when it comes to dealing with women. And one of his proprietary techniques happens to be the forced alignment technique. Here's how it works. Forced alignment forces her to align her words and actions with her true intentions. As a result, it forces her to stop sending mixed signals, and instead, she starts communicating with you with truth and sincerity. So how does forced alignment do that? It does that by exploiting one of the typical female weaknesses, the fear of loss. And the forced alignment technique does that in two ways. First, it makes you look 10 times stronger and more dominant than before. That alone immediately triggers a switch in her mind, making her wonder if you're the one for her. And second, it makes her feel like she's about to lose you and all the perks she's getting from you. In one smooth move, the forced alignment technique shocks her into thinking that you might be the one, and at the same time, it makes her feel like she's about to lose the one, you. And as a result, she'll stop playing games and come clean with you. Now, of course, there's always the possibility that when she comes clean, she'll tell you she does not want to date you. And while that sounds bad, it's actually good for you. Why? Well, because now you won't waste any time wondering what she's been up to. Now you know. Now you can move on. If you ask me, that counts as a win. And yet, even then, it's not likely to happen. In fact, it's more likely she'll tell you that she is fond of you and that she doesn't want to lose you. That's an even bigger win. And that's what the forced alignment technique does. When a woman sends you mixed signals, it puts you in a position where you win either way. So how exactly do you use the forced alignment technique? There are two parts. First, you add a lot of value to her life. For example, you can be someone she can talk to, a shoulder she can cry on. Or if she's a career-driven woman and you know you can help her, you can promise to set her up with a few people in high places. Or if you have extra money, you can bail her out of a tiny financial problem and promise to help her again in the future. You get the idea. You got to put your best husband material foot forward. And then, in the second part of forced alignment, you threaten to take it all away. For example, when she sends you a mixed signal, you immediately start ignoring her. The next time she needs a shoulder to cry on, you decline. You tell her, you know, after the way you've been treating me, I don't know if I want anything to do with you anymore. No offense. Or when she asks for that business contact or credit card payment, you tell her, after what you did to me, I don't think I owe you any favors. See how it works? With the forced alignment technique, you tell her that you do not tolerate her mixed signals. If she tries to string you along, you break free right away, and you stay away until she does something you want, such as, coming clean. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds pretty manipulative. Well, yeah, because it is. It's no different from how she's been manipulating you with her mixed signals. Only she's manipulating you to exploit you and string you along. In your case, you're doing it because you know you'd be a good lover to her. Which case is nobler? Yours, for sure. No doubt about it. If you can manipulate her to create the best possible outcome for both of you, should you? Of course, you should. I'd say it's your duty. A man's duty isn't just to make the world a better place. It's also to make his woman happy. Right? So if you feel the same way, and if you'd like to fulfill your duty, then you'll want to listen very carefully to what I'm about to show you next. In just a moment, a link will come up inside this video. I want you to click on that link because that would lead you to a special online masterclass on mind control. And that online masterclass will teach you the core principle behind forced alignment. It's a technique called fractionation, and it's yet another technique developed by Derek Rake, the world's only mind control dating coach. It'll shock you though, it's not just any technique. Derek calls fractionation the most powerful mind control technique out there. It targets not just one, but all the known weaknesses of the female mind at once. The fractionation principle has given birth to hundreds of mind control techniques. Forced alignment is one of them. Fractionation is the core principle. It's the key. If you master fractionation, you can master any mind control technique. And, by extension, you'll master your interactions with women, too. So, if you're tired of getting mixed signals from a woman, if you want to stop feeling confused and frustrated, and if you want to have total control over your relationships with her, then this online masterclass will change your life, guaranteed. Go ahead, click the link and sign up. Do it now. You'll thank me later.